Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 74 of DeAgostini's Build Your Own R2D2, 1/2 scale. This issue, we're going back to the body, the panel of the body. We've got, what have we got? Shoulder seals and left side body panels and external grills. So what we're doing is, first up, fitting the side details. I've got these bits that take out the plastic. I should have opened these packets as well, so let's get that done now, out of the way. Sealed, so I'm just going to pop that open. Hopefully that will come out without making too much dodgy noise on camera. There we go. So that's that bit, and then we've got the brackets as well. Right, so we have a silver side panel, just pushes in place. There are little hexagonal holes on there, so that just lines up and pushes in, snaps in place. That's that. We've got two parts for those, which actually already come assembled, so I'll leave them done as they are. It says push them together so they go together, but they're already together, so I won't worry about that. That goes, get the right way around for the picture. They go in there. Little side panels. So it feels like that top one's going to snap in, but the bottom one doesn't want to. Should be. Yep, there we go. That goes in there. I'll turn that over using two 4mm black self-taping screws. So what have we got here? Ones that I got in the last issue don't look like the right ones, so I'll get them out the box. 4mm. That's hopefully them ones, I think. Let's have a quick look. No, that's 6mm. So they're shorter than that. That'll be these little ones. Oh, no, not those little ones. Those little ones. 2x4. Looks like them. Let's try them and see. They're going to go into there. Yeah, that feels like that's cutting into there. There we go. That's that one, and one more the other side. Another moan, because I don't understand why they don't supply any screws with this issue, and the screws they provided with the last issue aren't all the right ones that you need to use for this bit, or even most of them weren't used for the last bit. I don't understand why they can't just provide you with what you need when you need it. Bag of screws from last week that I've only just done, but still, last week's, haven't touched yet, and I've got extra ones of those in my pot from months ago. I don't get it. I don't understand why they do that. They don't label the screws and they provide you with ones you don't need for ages, probably extra spare ones, but it's just not the point, is it? Right, this is going to be using the 6mm screws to hold that bit in place, so let's find those again. That goes on there. Let's get that the right way around with the gap at the bottom. Actually, it's only going to go in one way because of the way the whole thing is angled. So that goes in there. I need 4 screws to hold that in place. 6mm. That looks like them from last week. No, they've got shoulders on them, so it's not them. It's not them. It might be them from last time, maybe. Yeah, that's 6mm, so that could be that. That's going in. Now, as ever with these, I'm going to put them in one at a time. Oh, it's even longer. I think it is. I think it's just the way it looks. Yeah, no, I think they're all the same length. It it just looks longer. Go on, get that lined up, and making sure you're going in the right direction rather than don't go straight down because it's at an angle. So as ever, when putting in more than one screw at a time, it's always a good idea to put them all in loosely, make sure everything lines up before you tighten them down. Get that one on there. So that's all four in. Turn it over, make sure it's all sitting flush and square. Then you can go back and tighten them all up. Again, with these, they're not load bearing parts, so they're not exactly, you don't have to do them ridiculously tight. Excuse my voice, I'm still getting over this cold that I've had, so I'll be going a little bit hoarse from time to time and hopefully not coughing at you too much. But these episodes aren't long enough to be worth doing multiple takes and things like that, so I'll just do this all in one. Right, now we're joining the left rear panel to the rest of the body you assembled in part 70. This is using 6mm screws, which now I'm going to need to find some more. That will be these ones, hopefully. No, they're 4mm, they're too short. They're too long. I think it might well be these ones with the heads on them. Yeah, they're 6mm. Plastic over plastic is not a bad idea to use them anyway. So I'll be using one of those apparently. Getting them the right way around on the right side that we're doing. So we're doing that. Oh, this is the one with the arrows on the thing. So that goes on there, that way round. Let's get that in there. Again, I'm going to do all of these loosely, then get them attached to the other side, and then go back and do them more securely. I will be opening the other packet that's got more of these in them. Goes in there. So that's all of those in there. Now this is the previous part. They go on there like that. And this is the arrows I was talking about that line up with the arrows I've just been using. Get these open. Dump them down there with the rest of the screws that I've got to put away in a moment. Now, as I've mentioned previously, I get all of these issues delivered. I get four issues every month. So I tend to do these videos sort of pretty much back to back. So I've got the screws out from last week's issue, which was, let's say, about a minute ago or 5 minutes ago. So normally I won't bother sorting them all out until I've finished that month's deliveries. Then I'll tidy up and put everything away. There's no point in doing it, you know, between issues, so I'm only going to have to get them out again for the next issue. Obviously, if you're building it week to week, then you'll need to keep things a little bit tidier. So I'm going to get these mostly tightened down, but still not fully tightened, all of these. And I'm going to go back and make sure that it looks okay from the front, from the outside, make sure everything lines up as it should. So yeah, that's pretty much on there. That's not quite right down the bottom there, but hopefully that's just due to, so it not being tightened up yet. And that's where you're having trouble, because we're going across that way with a long screwdriver that I can't get into. Maybe I should have tightened those up first before putting the other side on. It's going to make doing the last one of these very interesting, isn't it? There we go. That one tightened down as well. And then let me just go back and make sure these sides are also secure. Yep, and yep, so that is coming together. Let's see, is that it? What else have we got to do? Yeah, add those together, tighten them up, and that is that. That's the end of that issue. So yeah, we've got half a body of R2 there. Don't know how well that's going to be visible on screen, but that's the back of R2. Coming together quite nicely. I'm happy with this. It's coming together, it's looking good. Right, as ever, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying the build as much as I am. And I shall see you soon for the next part. Bye bye.